Unwritten truth. Black men and the silent epidemic. They say we're strong, but strength became our silence. We were raised to hold it in, not to heal, to survive. Smiles hide trauma, laughter masks pain. Nobody asks if we're okay until we break. We're over-policed in the streets and under-checked in the heart. We show up for everyone, but who shows up for us? Therapy, too expensive. Crime, seen as weak. We lost brothers who smiled the brightest. They were fighting demons in silence. Mental health isn't a luxury. It's life or death. Healing starts when we speak, even if our voice shakes. To the black man holding it together, you don't have to carry it alone. This is the unwritten truth.
This is the unwritten truths. Trauma you can't see. The subconscious slavery and psychological chains of Black America. You're born Black in America. And before you can speak, you're already owned. Not physically, but mentally, economically, structurally. You're trained to work for white people. From daycare to diploma, your teachers don't look like you. Your principals, white. The curriculum, whitewashed. You're taught to be a follower, not a builder. College, it's named after your oppressor. You go into debt to be taught by the descendants of slave owners. Then work for a white-owned company. Deposit your check into a white-owned bank. Withdraw bills with slave owners printed on them and pay white-owned companies, Amazon, Verizon, T-Mobile. You don't even own your own image. You buy black hair products from Asians. Need gas, food, soap. Corner stores owned by Indians and Arabs. They don't live there, don't hire you, but they profit. This isn't an accident, it's designed. We pay every race, but own nothing. We're the engine, never the driver. This is psychological warfare, and we're still on the plantation, paying our oppressor to keep us oppressed. Black folks love to say we were Republicans first, like that's a badge of honor. It's not, it's a receipt. You were loyal to the same Puritans who owned your ancestors, who built churches with one hand and slave ships with the other. Then came the Whigs, white men in powdered wigs who called slavery a necessary evil and still cashed in. When they got exposed, they didn't disappear. They just changed their name to Republican and Democrats. They ran the South, ran the lynch mobs, ran the plantations and the polls. From 1700 to 1950, neither party gave you power. They gave you speeches, handshakes, and prison cells. Then they got smart. They didn't promise freedom, they promised hope. Now you vote like it's a prayer, but hope ain't policy. And loyalty don't equal liberation. They don't want your progress, they want your silence.